If trust is the most important ingredient in your leadership, what can you do to build trust? Well, there's some actions you can take to actually proactively foster trust. We saw an example of that happening just recently. I'm actually talking in Phoenix, Arizona. We just came across the Mexican border, and of course the Americans are very distrustful of drugs coming up from Mexico. So we saw an example of the Mexican government trying to build trust, and here's what they did. Before we got to the American border, they put us through their own scanning system. We had to take our stuff out of the bus, and they actually had a dog that was trained in sniffing, went through all of our luggage. They sniffed the whole bus to make sure that there was nothing coming across that would antagonize the Americans. So we did that. When we got to the American border, of course, they went through everything, but there was no glitch. And I believe this is one way the Mexican government is trying to increase trust, is to prove to the Americans that they're going to be careful on the Mexican side so that only clean things come through the border. Good example. So if you're trying to build trust with somebody or some other organization, you are going to have to do proactive actions that are going to prove to them over time that you are sending through good things. And as you do that over time, trust will build. And maybe the day could come when the border between Mexico and US might be as good as Canada and US. It's not nearly as difficult to go across that border. But let's do whatever we can to build trust with people around us in our leadership.